Guys, welcome back to the Final Frontier. My name is Space, and today we're going to be doing another episode of the Academy. We're going to be playing my Marksman Sniper today on Alderaan Civil War. Quick update on the channel. I'm going down to Arizona for the next week and a half to get absolutely shit mixed with my homies. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time, but unfortunately there will not be any videos coming out during that week. I will definitely still be responding to comments and questions though, you know, because the internet. So feel free if you guys are having any questions or whatnot, or curious about any of the stuff on the channel or what's coming up on the channel, let me know. I will definitely respond to you guys. Yeah, let's hop into the game. Gonna drop in a mid. I have two guildmates, playing with a few guildmates, four of us actually in this game, and I see that they're both gonna go snow. Now, I was watching, or I played a bunch of games with a couple of guys from Decimile, which, for those of you guys who do not know, Decimile is the best PvP guild in North America, probably actually in the world. They've played and defeated all the top guilds from Europe. And I had a good chance, I had a good time talking to one of their snipers, Ani Chan, and he opens with corrosive dart all the time. Now, I believe the reason for that is because it actually does increase your damage, overall damage, by 3%. So I didn't know that. I couldn't find anywhere in the tooltips. Someone mentioned that on the channel earlier, and I was like, yeah, fuck off, mate. Never heard of that before. But apparently that's a true fact. So go ahead and you'll see me in this video opening with corrosive dart all the time. Now, as you guys saw there a minute ago, I marked up this healer. Mark the healers, guys. If you see a healer, mark them just so your team knows. I mean, and whenever that healer's around, focus them. You know, make their life difficult. Unless you can make a hard swap onto another, you know, onto another character that's getting really low. This guy happens to be a healer too, so yeah. So I'll spend most of the time focusing the healers. Nice big ambush there. They had a tank on the enemy team who was doing a real good job of guarding his healers and guard swapping well to whichever one of them was taking damage. So this mid fight here took a real long time. Still gonna bring the heat. Cool. So things to consider, guys. You guys saw me throw out my diversion there, that massive green cloud in the middle there. You have such good defensives as a sniper, you know, just area control, area AoE, damage reduction. So you've got your diversion and you've got your massive space bubble. So if I wasn't concerned about getting smashed in the face by all these melee, you could roll into the middle of this whole clusterfuck situation. Like, see this all up in here? You could roll in here and just drop your space bubble, and that's a 20% damage reduction for your entire team. So that's a really good way to swing a fight. Like, if you think that your team is close and you're like, we can probably get it if I go ahead and do that, then go for it. Go balls to the wall. I don't know, she must have phase walked there. I was kind of like, how the fuck did you get down there so fast? But do manage to track her down and get the kill there. It's important, guys, that you are debuffing healers. Debuff them with Shatter Shot. It reduces the healing that they receive. And then hit them. So on a healer, guys, when you're focusing a healer, you should be going Shatter Shot, Corrosive Dart, and then follow the priority system. Whatever's available, using your target acquired and Imperial, whatever both of your DPS boosters. Yeah, Lays target and target acquired. Those are the two. You see I have those key binded to Q and E, so they're right beside my W, like, because I use W, A, S, and D to move, and I've mentioned before I have like a 12-button mouse, so all of my key bindings are bound through my mouse somehow, so it allows me to strafe and never have to backpedal. So I highly recommend you guys. I'll do a guide on that when I get back from Arizona, just my key binding and my play style. We'll take a look at my hands and stuff like when I'm in game. So there we go. Space is unbeatable. Standard. So as you guys can see, we still have not been able to get mid, and you know they have 2 really solid healers on their team. We have a solid healer on our team too. So it's been a good brawl so far. Back on the healer. As soon as the healer shows up, I'm more inclined to focus the SWTOR healer than the operative healer, simply because she doesn't have, you know, diversion or her role to, you know, resist my ambush. All she has is her bubble, right? Like, and she can only blow that once every like 3 minutes. So SWTOR healers, in my opinion, are the easiest of the healers to take down, and they do the most healing too. So focus them first. They can keep an entire team alive for a long time. Alright, so we finally capped mid. Nice. I'm like, yeah, should I go? But then I see this guy deciding that he was going to go, and he's a pug, so I decided, no. If I leave as well, we'll have no one, and then he ended up staying, so whatever. I tossed this covering fire down over here just to try and pick her out of stealth, but then I see the grenade go off over here in the corner, so I'm like, yeah, let's get there. Now, I was going to, for a while, sit there and just let him do his 1v1, but then I decided no. We just cranked him. So here I'm like praying, okay, not for Buddy Boy here to stun him, just so that I could get the pushback with my penetrating rounds to try and save this guy here. Could have used, like, as you guys can see, I have diversion up. Could have used it. Figured I didn't need to waste it. Yeah, so there she is. She gets popped with a cell burst. And I slapped this guy because I thought he did a poor job there, and I thought he took way too much damage. And then I was like, if I was on my PT, I would have blown that person up instantly. But whatever. He should check out the channel. Okay, so this is this part of the game gets pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie. I do spend a lot of time here solo guarding this node. I've talked about this stuff before, guys. As a sniper, you get 30 stacks of your advanced recon. It allows you to see stealthers. So the reason why I position myself here is because the cone, it's not like actually a 360. It's a cone. It kind of like extends straight out from you and then forward. So that's why I try and position myself somewhere, you know, where I have the largest view of the node. Now, also taking into the fact that there's cover right here, so I can immediately get line of, you know, I can line of sight if someone drops in. So that's my thought process behind sitting where I'm sitting, and now I'm kind of just checking around. I got a little spooked out here. I was just like, yo, someone has to be around here. So I popped in trench just in case, you know, an assassin or an operative pops up from behind me and tries to, like, mostly for the assassin so that they can't just spike me and then get a free 2-second stun. So, you know, pop your entrench, you know, whatever. The music today, guys, is by Jungle. They're a kick-ass band. I absolutely love their sound. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys are more inclined to, you know, the standard gamer house beats that everyone throws in their videos. Yeah, so right here, this guy pops up. He challenges me. I have a buddy here who's probably been chasing him for a while. Much appreciating the help. Probably didn't need it, though. He's a tank too, just realizing that, so we kind of ripped through him pretty fast there. He does take a while to die though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so at this point I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna sit here for another hour and a half. So hopefully this hasn't been too boring for you guys, but you have to do it. At some point in time in your SWTOR PvP career, you will have to be the person to guard nodes. Do it. You know, take it upon yourself. 'Tis your responsibility. Especially me, and if you're a big damage source, you should be comfortable guarding a node solo, you know. I encourage you guys to do it more, actually. You know, getting into a 1v1 situation with someone else where, you know, there's more riding on it. You know, like where if you die, your team will most likely lose the node. It's good. It's good practice. Thinking on your feet, responding to, you know, different classes, different situations, popping your cooldowns at the right time. Waiting, checking around. Now I see her, the mark there, the target. So I know the healer is coming back in. So, guys, we'll see what I do here in a second. So the mark allows me to know that she's a healer. And as soon as I see her force speed in here for a second, well, I make a call out. But I know for a fact, why would she be coming to mid to challenge me? So there she is. I call out too, because I'm just like, yes. And the stacks let me see this fool, and I just go to town on her. My team reacts like a boss, even though I would have easily slaughtered these guys 1v2. I knew she would pop her evade, so I saved my ambush. She still does a decent job of... I think she dodged it, I don't know, with that roll. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna focus the healer. And no nodes will be capped that day. That's pretty much it. So she phase walked. Was about to throw down my debilitating strike there. Saw she was white barred, saved it. And then she gets mopped up there. Yep, and that's pretty much it. So at this point I know that we can win with one. That's awesome. Tis pretty much over. Pop up here just to check out what's going on. I think the GGs come out here any second, so... Throw out the GG, the customary GG. So that's pretty much the game, guys. I do end up going invincible here in a second. Yeah, there it is. Kaboom. Dropping the big invincible. Key factors to the game and stuff that I would like to comment on just in general as a sniper. Don't be afraid to stay, you know, if you get engaged in melee range, if you get engaged, don't be afraid to sit there and do your damage. You know, we're one of the only strictly DPS classes in the game. Which, you know, and which means we pack a punch. And we pack a punch, let me tell you. Like you guys have seen here, like we pack a punch. So, save your cooldowns. Think, use your brains. You got time. This isn't Call of Duty, you know what I mean? Like you have time to react and make decisions. Use your defensives correctly, and you should be able to 1v1 most people in this spec. In open area. If they're playing around cover, fuck off. Just leave. They will destroy you simply because you have too many channels, so you can't really compete with that. But basically what I'm trying to say is don't be afraid to sit there and do your damage. Okay, guys? Don't be afraid to, you know, rise to the challenge and really just light up some melee fool that you know, just thinks that just because they're right on top of you that they have a chance of killing you. You have so many defensives. Imperial preparation is awesome. And that's pretty much going to do it for this game. Just jamming out now. And that's gonna do it, guys. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode number 2 of the Academy. I will be away, like I said at the beginning of the video, in Arizona for the week. But if you guys have comments, feel free to go ahead and shoot me a message or shoot me a comment. I will definitely respond to you guys. As always, if you like the video, guys, like, comment, subscribe. And this is your boy Space, signing out.